Hello, this is just a quick profitcraft for the new league. Uh, we are making these cobalt jewels for the fucking fab gun build. Um, we're trying to hit something like this. Either we can hit triple, which would be this. This is a triple. So we're trying to hit crit multi for cold, crit multi spell, and crit multi global crit. Obviously, elemental works too. And then this is another one we can try to hit, which is just ES, and then any combination of them. Obviously, the more crit multi, the better. The way I'm crafting these is different from, I think, the way most people do it. Most people grab fractured bases, so they fracture the ES, then they hit with depth fossils. I've discovered that you make way more money off just depth fossiling. So I have 20 depth fossils here, some resonators. Obviously, this does require the dead man's juice. Um, which isn't too expensive. It's 22.50
Hey
per
there.
craft, which I'm not sure exactly how much that is. It's about 14C. So we're paying about 14C per craft the um, plus the death fossils, um, which is about
Yes?
I think roughly like
Got something in
12
mind?
12C ish per death fossil. So we're just using this one's shit. Obviously, don't do it if you have too high instead, but just get regular cobalt jewel bases and then hit it with death fossils.
Freshly minted.
We're looking for important note here is that if you see crit multi with fire or lightning, they're still good because you can because there is the harvest bench craft that lets you change them. It costs about 1.5 divines, so don't do it if you're not getting that value out of it. Here we just have shit just to preserve my bases. I'm just gonna grab lowest instead, then hit it again. We have a here we have oh wait, no, that's a crit chance. Crit chance is entirely worthless. It might seem like it's worth something. It is not.
You've a choice to make.
So here we go. I mean, I got pretty lucky here. Oh wait, no, that's chance. Never mind. Yeah, this is a good example of getting fucking baited by chance. This is worth it. If this was a multi, it would be worth, this would be like 10 div. It's not though. So we're just moving on. I like to throw away my bases when I have 10 instab on them. I just don't really think it's worth risking. Here we go. We have one here. It is full. It is full affixes. So we are gonna need to hit a null on this. We're just gonna regular null. We did hit. Then we're just gonna exalt.
Freshly minted.
And we are looking for none of this. We are mainly looking for crit multi, or if it's a prefix, which it is here, we are also looking for um, energy shield. I actually think this is worth something. I'm gonna keep this because I think someone playing, yeah, as you can see, this is 14 div. Um, this isn't what I was going for, but it works. So, I mean, even conservatively, I think this is probably at least 7 or 8 div. For reference, I bought 30 of these. I bought 30 death fossils, which, I mean, I can do the math on that. I paid 2 div for 30, and then I'm doing 30 times, what did I get it to, like 14? So 14, and then plus, what, 340 divided by 170. No, not twice. Okay, so 4.5 divine. I paid for all this. I'm only halfway through. I managed to get this, which this is not the best way to check them because obviously they're different mods. But here we look 10 div. I think this is at least 6 div. There are better ways to price check this. If you go on PoE Trade and do weighted sum, and then put them all, and then put them all in there, and then all the crit multis, just add them as a weight of 1, and then put the sum of that as your number. For example, my number here is 18 plus 14, which would be, I think, 32. And then add the ES, and then you can see a more accurate value. Um, and then I got this, which is listed at 5 div. I think this is probably worth around 5 or 4 or 5 div. But even, let's say I'm extremely conservative. Let's say this is 3D. Let's see this is 60. Let's see this is 70. Let's say this is 70. Um, I forgot what I said, but at least we're making about 12 divine, if we're extremely conservative. Um, and I've paid about 40, and I've only halfway through. So let's try to keep going.
A right pearl, that is.
Um, I'm not, if you're very experienced with crafting, something like damaging ailments, steal faster, and this chaos dot multi, I'm sure you can craft something with this. I'm sure it's good. I'm not very experienced with these types of crafts, so I'm not gonna do it. But there's definitely something here. If you're for like chaos dot builds, I would research this if you're gonna do this a lot. Which I should. Um, let me. I'm just gonna grab it, price check it, see if there's anything interesting on it. There isn't, so we're just gonna kill it.
You've a choice to make.
We got a multi here, and we got a multi down here, but they're all trash, so we're just gonna go lowest instab. Here we have a fire lightning, which isn't good because you want one of them. You don't want you want either fire, lightning, or cold. You don't want both of them. So this isn't very good. Here we have a global. I am gonna grab this just because exalts are so cheap. Might as well hit it with an exalt. And it missed, obviously.
Fine work, that.
We have this. Here we have a spellfire. So this is an example of when you would need to hit it with the fire to cold. So we're gonna. Well, I'm okay. I actually did hit. Nice. So we're gonna throw this in here. Throw in an exalt. We are looking for ES. I think life apparently is good too. I'm just gonna go lowest instab. All these suck. Hit it with an all. We missed. Throw this out. This already has cold on. I'm gonna hit it with an exalt. Exalt just to see. We missed. So let's just keep going.
Easy.
Here we have a global spell. So we are very excited for that. The good thing about this is that this can hit ES2. So this is definitely good. Hit the exalt. And I hit fire. This is very good. I can convert this fire to cold. I guess I can show how to do that. This is also a good example of when it's very good to do this because it's actually a mineral fire. So just like the tech where let's say I wanted 35 lightning right here. Technically I could swap it to fire and then lightning and keep doing that until I hit 35. It works as a divine. It actually does two here. And we have mineral fire. So we can change it. I actually don't know how this would save here. Yeah, it's 4 div. Let me just go and show you how you do this. So you're gonna need a rancor. Oh wow, they went up a lot. I actually am not even sure if this would be worth it because these are ridiculously expensive. I assume it is. I'm just gonna do it. Um, I'm just gonna do it just to show off. So we just throw this in here. That's my merc. Um, we throw this in here, and then we do fire to cold, and we need to make sure it is this one. Modifier that grants fire damage. No, not fire damage. That grants. Wait, hold on. I'm brain farting. Fire cold. It should be this one. It should be this one at least. I'm actually not entirely sure. I didn't think it was that one. I've done this before. Let me just grab some Vivid Juice, because obviously still need that.
I'll put the word out.
And then we just throw this in here. Then we do fire cold. So let me make sure it's right. With fire skills, and then we're trying to make it cold. Yep, and we actually hit a max roll. So the 15 fire went to 18 cold. If we're price checking this now, it doesn't exist, which is very odd, actually. I don't know why that's the case. It's definitely worth a lot. That's what I can say. I have how much is it? Is it max rolled? Because if that was the case, it's definitely not max rolled. I'm actually not sure why this doesn't exist on the market. It should, but this is at least like 10 div, and it was 4 div before, so we paid 2 div to make 4 div into 6 div. It's at least 10 div, so we're making money. Let me do the last one. I don't have much time, but let's just go and do the last ones I have time for.
Speak.
I'm not going to be doing like a profit analysis. I can, if you look at the description, I can go ahead and say what I sold these for, along with other information, if that's interesting to you. So let's keep going.
A fresh coat of paint.
And I mean, this is a good example of when you just hit. I think this is literally instant money. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Once I got baited again, it's chance. It's not the right one. Hit it with an all. We can try to hit. Okay, we actually did hit. I'm gonna, I've learned that life, I've just learned that life is apparently still good. So let's hit it with an exalt here. Um, and we just got trash. Let's try the annul again. And we hit again. So I am out of exalts. Let me see if I have some. Do. Let's hit this. And this is where it gets annoying when you start fucking missing the things. And we missed. And it died. So let's go again. We need to open up some resonators. This is the saddest shit I've ever seen, but it's still really good. We actually have 2 here. Let me see. This is absurd. This is completely ridiculous. We have a global 11 global, 14 spell, which would be 25 total. Then we have, yeah, okay. So we're gonna do this one. It has spell cold and spell damage, which I think could add some value. So we're just gonna hit it with this. We're trying to hit ES. I think life would be good too, or just other crits.
Choose wisely.
So we missed. We're just gonna hit lowest instab. Yes, this one. I'm just an idiot. Okay, we're trying to hit. We missed. Very unfortunate, but it happens. Here we have this is chance. Don't get baited by that. But we do have life. I mean, this is maybe worth annulling. Try to hit something cool. I'm not gonna do it. I am gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this though and just hit it with an exalt. We missed, so it's kind of whatever.
Not bad at all.
Um, I'm actually not sure of the value of this mana reservation efficiency. It could be good. I'm not too experienced with it, so if you know more about that, I would probably take those because I'm sure they're worth something. Here we go. We have a lightning multi, spell multi. So let's grab this and hit it with the annul. Not sure I have annuls. I do have 2. Okay, we hit. Now we're just gonna Vesper Exalt.
As requested.
And we hit absolutely nothing. So let's just hit it with the annul. We missed. And obviously don't want to go again there. It's 19. I'm gonna end it off here. I'm gonna list these, and then when they sell, I'll let you guys know what they sell for. But this is an insane craft. If you're struggling with money, I would do this. It's very low investment. I think the chance of you not profiting from if you buy like 3 div worth, the chance of you not profiting is insanely low. I've done this quite a bit. I haven't done it like infinite, and right now the margins are insanely good. Um, Off this batch, I think I at least like 5x my money. I'll put it in the description or the comments how much I made, and thank you for watching. I hope this. I'll also leave it in the description if this craft magically fucks up and doesn't work anymore. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.